Yo people, it is currently 8:44 on Saturday, the 27th of June. We're about to go to the gym, but I thought I'd fire up the old vlog. My room is an absolute fucking shit tip. I've woken up in a steaming mood because I slept horizontal because I got back late last night. I just couldn't be fucked. Fucking absolute shit tip. It's more than that. It's fucking coats that I was thinking of reselling and just have not done. And everything on my bed. And I got work, IRL job, which always pisses me right off. So, woke up in a shit mood. Not a ideal start to the day, but I don't know. I fear that I'm wrong. Not wrong. I'd like to prove myself wrong, and for today to actually be a good day. So we're keeping positive thoughts. We didn't write down what we've got to do, but I know what we've got to do off the fucking dome piece. We've got to go to the gym. I say we have to. We don't have to. But then I don't have to do anything. Free will. Hashtag. No, we don't have free will. Why am I so fucking pessimistic today? Anyway, Clothes Horse just absolutely fucking tanked itself. So that's not ideal in the slightest. I feel like I got a tickly throat or like a cough or a cold. Who knows what that's from. But we've got work 11 till 6. Going to the gym, a little bit of chest beforehand. So I've fired up some pre. We're going to have a somewhat of a gym session. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully I'll film a little bit. And then just work till 6, and then get back and pretty much just fucking crash. I'll be so real. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get back. I feel, at this moment in time, I feel like I've got no energy. So, who knows? But let's go to the gym, sort this barnet out, and try make this day have a turn around. Bash. Just gone to leave the house, realised I haven't put any bloody deodorant on. Hashtag, what a palaver. Fucking... This is possibly the most interesting part of the vlog, guys. I really do not have much hope for this one. But I don't know why I'm being so pessimistic. Because I love getting proven wrong. So, who knows. But keys, phone, me, obviously. What a shithole. What a fucking shithole. It really annoys me when like my environment is messy. Because my head gets so messy as well. It's not fun. But, oh well. Let's go. So, I've been trying to figure out all morning, right, why I feel so pessimistic and terrible. It's either because I didn't get much sleep, I am tired, I don't want to go to work, it's a big one, my thing fell down, or I've been debating whether it's a deeper issue or if I'm just taking the fucking piss. I've been feeling a bit weird the past few days. I don't know whether I'm pretty sure it's just the heat. I'm blaming it all on the heat. But I had a bit of a mediocre trading week. So, yeah. I don't know. Let's go to the gym, see if we can get an arm pump, make us feel better about ourselves. Bash. It is now 20 to 10. What the fuck? We're going to go for a drive. I've still got some steps to do. And I need to clear the old noggin, so bash. I'm not too sure where we're going yet, or if I'm even going to post this or edit this or do this or something. I just feel really, really shit, unbelievably down, and I've been probably for the past week. I don't know. We sort of sorted out our clothes rail, but we've got a drink. We ate a load of shit. I got invited out with my mates. I didn't go because I felt shattered from work and I had to pick up all those fucking clothes. Still looks like a bit of a shit tip. I've decided I'm not going to hold on to stuff. I'm just chucking. Everything I don't wear on a daily basis is going, apart from the odd shirt. It's weird. Such a weird mindset, and it doesn't feel like me at all. So, we're going for a little walk and a little drive. It's got to be done. So, yeah. Sorted. I feel really bloated. And my breath, like shortness of breath, because I've had a lot of sugar. So that could have an impact. But am I just looking into things too much? Is it just the natural cycle of human emotions? Or am I deep in it?
trying to figure out that there's got to be a reason for every single thing. There has to be. Nothing happens for no reason. I don't feel this way for no reason. But I don't understand why I do. I've noticed no matter what I do, I never feel fulfilled in life. Should we just leave this for the conversation down there? But I need to fucking talk to someone. I don't understand what it is. I've deleted TikTok off my phone, and I'm gonna leave it that way for a few days. I just can't bear it. Like, I just can't. Just looking at it and just, I don't even know. It's not even like it's a chore to like post videos, but it just feels like, I don't know, I feel too wide. Part of me just wants to sort of lock in with my very small group and just not post anything for a while. But I don't know. I'm giving it a few days off TikTok because I don't want to make any rash decisions, because I've got Liverpool coming up for PV at the end of July. So, and my mood fucking goes up and down anyway. So, who knows? But I'll have a think on the way to Seafront, and we'll go for a walk. But yeah, we'll see you there. Got my It's Joe Over playlist on from the Crash Out. 2 saves. Don't know who they are. Trust. Right, let's go. Sorted.
She's like the wind, just a fool to believe. She's like the wind.
Oh yeah, we sort of missed the sunset, but we're still gonna go for a walk anyway. So we'll get the steps in, then come back and do the old chit chat. This has got really good low light. Said that in the London vlog. Oh, I'm having an identity crisis. I want to stop social media. It's really, I can't explain it. We'll explain it in a minute. But look, it's quite nice. Fucking hell, lads. Have we got any light? We've got some light. I have no idea what I want. And it seems so strange to say, and I was thinking about it the whole time I was walking. We hit 10,000 steps, by the way, which is good. I feel really shortness of breath because of the sugary drink. Not ideal. Hardly ever have drinks with sugar. Feels like my face is puffed out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Yes, I don't know. I was thinking about so many different things. I don't know why I feel like I need a reason for everything. Sometimes, like, shit just happens. You feel a certain way for a certain reason. Or no reason. But I always feel like there has to be a reason. I stress myself out thinking that I can control every little part of my existence. And you can't. And I need to accept that. And I used to be able to. And I don't know what's happened. It's really annoying, regardless. Because it just makes me feel like there's so many things I can do, but don't. And I don't know. I don't even know what subjects to get onto next. I hate these videos where I do nothing but be bummed out. I hate feeling like this, genuinely. And I'm trying to think of a fucking reason for it. It's just, I think, a bunch of little things that are so significantly insignificant that I don't acknowledge them, but they take little minor hits on me, and then they stack up and stack up and stack up and stack up. And then eventually it leads to shit like this. Because I haven't felt like this in a while. And I don't want to feel like this. if I can help it. Just everything seems to have just gone out the window. I don't understand. Like, my priorities, PV stuff I haven't done as much of. Trading was just a bit naff this week. Gym was alright, but still felt a bit weak. Everything's just felt off. Like, I haven't been as organised. My rack fell off. Oh, we're at Kim Kardashian next to a plastic magnet. My clothes horse fell over. I haven't felt organised the whole week. I feel like all I need is more time. But yeah, I waste so much. And time is the one thing that you can never buy. You can't ever get back. Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking a lot recently. I don't know if this is really weird and what's the opposite of like empathetic? I don't know. I don't know if this is like morally wrong to do, but I've been trying to like change my perspective. And I thought that if I were to have a terminal illness, how would I be going about living my life knowing that nothing I did matters? And I was thinking about it, and I'd say no to people more. I would do what I want to do, and I wouldn't feel weighed down by other people's opinions. And then I thought, life is terminal. You can't escape from what's going to happen. I believe that anything that will happen has already happened and is destined to happen. I believe we have free will to a certain extent, but it's weird in the sense that the decisions you make have already been planned out and you're riding a roller coaster rather than building a path. And everything's already been laid out, everything's already happened. You're just one version of yourself going through it. So any decisions you make have already been made for you, therefore you don't need to stress. I can see why people turn to religion. I was thinking about it, and in times like this, I always go all in on myself, because there's never not been a time where I've made it out. And it seems stupid to say, because why do I feel like this now if I know I trust myself? I feel you still got to go through it to get over a certain thing. I didn't even know particularly why I feel like this, but I know I need to let it run its course and then go, rather than try ignore it, because then what happens is you just feel shitter and shitter and shitter. Yeah, I was thinking that I also can't use this as like an outlet anymore, because there's a lot of people that I know that sort of watch the videos, and I hate making really down ones because I just feel stupid like posting videos to anyone that wanted to watch them as a way to like speak. But truth be told, I feel like a part of me only speaks what's on my mind when there is a camera, because it's not confrontational at all, and I can actually speak my mind and say exactly how I feel. And honestly, like when I picked the camera up for the first time, it was such a bizarre feeling like I could do that, because there's always something that you sugarcoat with anyone. There's always something that you sort of don't want to let on, or something that you don't want to fully tell the truth about, and you feel you can never actually be yourself until I picked up you. So thank you for that. I know obviously it doesn't really matter, because anyone watching this video. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I always bet on myself. I don't look to anyone else to give me that comfort, which is why I'm not religious. I feel like I approach situations in a very realistic manner, whilst still keeping some delusion, because I'm delusional about myself. Because if you don't try to do something, if you don't believe that there's even a small chance that you could obtain what you want to attain, then you won't. You need to believe you're already there to even have a chance. I made a TikTok about that the other week. People say, oh, be realistic. Like, you're putting caps on yourself. There's that Togi clip which has been going viral, where it's like, factually, I could. And I fully agree with it to a certain extent. Sorry, it contradicts itself. How can you fully agree with something to a certain extent? I agree that, you need to believe that you can do something before you even do it. Otherwise, there's no point in even trying. Because if you don't think you are going to do it, then you won't. Because you've limited yourself, and you have already made yourself believe that you're a failure, and you've already failed. Like, I am living the dream life that I envisioned this time last year. This time last year, I just moved house. I was going through the fucking biggest crash out known to man. I was honestly feeling like I had no hope for any sort of future. I didn't see a future. I didn't see myself in the future at all on any time frame. I just was trying to get through day to day. Didn't have a job. Streamer was in the bin. Just had to get rid of me cat because we're moving. Just had to move into a 1-bedroom gaff with me dad because my mum moved into a smaller place and didn't have room. It felt like every part of my life was throwing me to the side. Everyone. Like, I obviously had the crash out. That was a big thing. And then it just felt like nobody wanted me. And it was really weird because streaming had just fallen off as well. So it was everything all at once. I had no idea how to try and rebuild myself. But I fucking did it. And I did it better than I could have predicted. If I were to tell myself now that we'd be in the car that I always wanted, little MX-5, it's always been my realistic dream car, with multiple payouts, multiple past accounts, so much more confidence, so much more strength, so many more friends, I wouldn't believe it because I had no idea that was possible, because I put limits on myself. And it's weird thinking of everything on such a deep level, because the times where I've been the happiest is where I've been the most sort of lenient, if that makes sense. Not lenient as in like towards other people, but in terms of brushing things off. And then it relates to that, it's going to sound really weird, that last episode of season 8 of Rick and Morty, Fear No Mort. I always watch it, where they talk about happiness being for stupid people. And not in a corny way saying like I relate to that, but I feel like the times where I don't think about things and sort of not play dumb but brush everything off is when I've been the happiest. And it's only when I feel like I'm taking life seriously that I feel like I get in my own head and get myself down and just ruin my mood, is when I fully try. So I don't know what that says. I'm still trying to figure out everything, still trying to figure out life. I'm only 20 at the end of the day. I feel like I know some things in certain areas and I'm still completely oblivious to a lot of shit, but that's all part of it. There's this one line in Vienna by Billy Joel where it says, "Slow down, you're doing fine," obviously. But then he says, "You can't be everything you want to be before your time." And the more I think about that, the more I understand what he meant by you can't be everything you want to be before your time. Because I fully believe that you're always where you're supposed to be. You're always in this position for a reason. And there's a reason or something that needs to click, something that you need to know and learn and accept. Just like the fear hole in that episode. There's something that you need to accept before you can get out. And although it is a metaphor, I do believe that it's true. Like, I feel like I'm in a significantly different headspace than a few weeks ago. And I feel like I've been put here for a reason. And I don't know what that reason is. Whether it's just to give up on women as a whole, turn gay. Sorry, there's little to no context behind that. I'm trying to get back in the dating scene. And every time I do, I get shown why I just shouldn't, and why it just is not worth it at all. So maybe it's that. Maybe once I accept that I'm not actually in a position where I can have a relationship, then I'll be able to accept it and move on and sort of refresh into a new chapter. Could be to do with training, could be to do with the gym, or just my outlook in general, just the way I view the world. I just need to view it in a more positive note. But I'm just sort of getting sick of being in this mindset, and it's really starting to annoy me that I just feel weird. I feel so weird. I'm second guessing everything. Like, I was debating, well, obviously I've deleted TikTok for the day. I haven't been on it since this morning. I had to get rid of it. There was 4 days the other week where I went to a festival. It was the best 4 days of my life because I couldn't physically stress about anything. I wasn't looking at TikTok 24/7 to see what people were saying. If people were liking my posts, felt like I had to post, message people. Those 4 days where I was just doing nothing but living in the moment and making memories was incredible. But I feel like it did start this personality shift where I feel like I'm looking into things too deeply. Like I said, I've always been the happiest when I just played dumb and pretended that just nothing mattered. I think I'm going to leave it there because I've been waffling for 16 minutes. I was debating going and getting a Mackey's. I might do it and then go home, get some sleep for work tomorrow. It's only until 4, but then got to come back, edit you, and then need to do some PV messages at some point. So yeah, I love you all. Take care of yourself. I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you for being with me. If you have stayed this far, I love you. Genuinely, thank you so much. This journey is good, and I'm glad I get to document the highs and lows because there's been multiple of both, especially over these past few months. And I'm fortunate that I get to document them because at the end of the day, started off as just you and I. So it's not bad to go back to your roots every once in a while. Alright, love you guys. Take care. Tell someone you love them. And figure out what lesson you've got to learn in order to progress to the next chapter of your life. With that, I will see you later.